Hi everybody, welcome. I'm Professor Shanky, and this video is on
Tables are very useful for putting data into columns and keeping things organized. So I go to the Insert tab, and here I see Tables. And if I click on that, it's going to give me this pane where I can actually draw visually how many rows and columns I want. Now I can change this later, but let's say I want to have a 3-column, 5-row table. So I just come over here, 3, and then go down 5. And I click now, and I have a 3x5 table. Column 1, column 2, column 3. And then I have row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, and row 5. So this is a great way for organizing data. So maybe I have an item description, quantity, and total cost. Now maybe I want to add actual individual costs in here too. I can come up here, and I clicked on this. See, it's kind of hard. You got to get your mouse cursor right on top of it, and you'll see it changes to like a down arrow. By clicking on that, I've selected the entire row. And it's really all about position with this. Kind of like with the ruler bar, you got to be really careful where you're clicking. But when I click on that in the middle, I can delete or insert. So if I click on this drop down, I can insert to the left or right. So this is a row, so I can insert a row to the right. If I click on that, so I have quantity, it's going to insert a row to the right of quantity. And now I have my blank row here. And this could be cost. Now another way of doing that is if I get my cursor right in between the two, at the top you'll see I have this plus. This plus would insert a new row there. So there's two ways. Whatever's easier for you. I like personally to select it and then do the drop down for insert. I can also do the drop down for delete. I can want to delete this column. I don't really want that one. And I can just start adding in. I'm going to leave a blank space there. Or maybe I'll put this will be hamburgers, quantity, 3, $12. $12 each. Total cost is $36. Bread for 5 of them at $2 a piece is $10. And then I have cheese. I have 5 of those, and it's $1 each, which is $5. Maybe what do I want to do? I want to add another row. How do I do that? It's kind of nice. I'm just going to hit the tab button, and you hit tab at the very last row of the last column. It'll automatically insert a new row for you. So let's do lettuce. It's 50 cents. Tomato is also 50 cents. Now, just like when we did the columns, if I put my mouse on the far right, you'll see I have the insert, and I can actually insert rows in between. I can also select a row and do my insert above and below to insert rows above and below. Same with if you want to delete, you got to highlight, and then you want to delete row. Highlight here, delete row. Another nice thing about columns is they have this layout of this dark border. So I can select what I want. And here in this quick menu, it's also up here in the paragraph, is the option to change the border. So I could do no borders. And if you look down, you'll see that it gives you a visual of what it's going to look like. So the default is all borders. Maybe I just want outside borders for the heading row. Maybe I want just inside borders. inside horizontal. All sorts of cool things. So I'm going to actually do this one. So that kind of gives my header a little bit of an offset, and I can go back in. I'm going to take those and I'm going to fill them with a light color to kind of highlight the fact that, hey, those are my header rows. And in here I can do the same thing. I can change whatever I want, but I kind of like the lines, but I don't like how quantity is a small number. It's got a long space in front of it. So if I move my cursor till I'm on this line in between hamburgers and quantity, I can click on that. You'll see I kind of change. I can click on it and drag it, and you'll see I can move quantity over. And maybe I'll do the same thing with total cost. Let me move that over. I'm going to move everything again. Move cost over and move quantity over. That gives me more room for the description. And then I can take these. I'm going to highlight these, and I want to center them. So I'm going to come down here. This is my center. And I'm going to center the titles as well. So now I have a nice little table.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. I'm Professor Shanky, and I'll see you next time.